He put a shock collar on my dog for fun, so I made electricity his enemy. I don't forgive people who hurt dogs, especially not my dog, especially not Bandit. He was a rescue, mismatched ears, one good eye, and a tail that wagged like it was trying to apologize for the world. He flinched at thunder, shadows, fast hands. But me? He trusted me, slept on my chest like a heartbeat, watched TV like he actually understood who the villain was. Until Darren, my roommate's cousin, the guy who crashed on our couch for a week and stayed for 3 months. He had that too friendly grin you get from people who don't blink enough. The kind who call your dog it and ask, does it bite? While twirling a taser. Bandit knew. First time Darren walked in, the dog hid under the table and growled like he'd smelled tomorrow's trouble. It started small. Bandit refused to go outside, whimpered at hallway shadows, flinched when the toaster's ready. Light blinked. Then I found the shock collar. Not a shock collar, Bandit's collar, rewired, strapped to a garage door battery pack, the remote stuffed under a cushion, and Darren lounging there, clicking it like a TV remote. Relax, he said. It's low voltage. Dogs barely feel it. I said nothing, just knelt beside Bandit, trembling, trying to hide behind my legs. That night I didn't sleep. I watched him, not Bandit, Darren. He finally passed out, shirtless, mouth open, remote still on the table, and I made a promise. He liked electricity. He was about to drown in it. Phase 1, training wheels. I replaced the rubber grips on Darren's dumbbells with thin copper sleeves wired to a 9-volt battery. First rep, mild sting. 10th, full cramp. He blamed static. I blamed karma. Next morning, I swapped the metal drain plug in his shower with a stripped wire tied to the faulty bathroom light. When he pulled the chain, the bulb fizzed and kissed 120 volts through the water. He leapt out howling, blister rising on his heel like a cigarette burn. A bark echoed from the hallway. Bandit wagged once. Phase 2, positive punishment. Darren did gig work delivering e-scooters. I printed an authentic-looking recall sticker. Potential battery fire hazard. Handle with insulated gloves. Slapped it on every charger in the garage, then replaced one cord's ground pin with a paperclip fuse. When he plugged it in, the transformer popped. Blue arc, molten plastic, a splatter of flash burn freckles across his bare forearm. He didn't go to the ER. Couldn't afford it. I left a vet cone on the table, sized for a human. Message received. Phase 3, conditioned response. I rigged the living room outlets to a remote control relay. Same frequency as Darren's stolen shock remote. Every time he clicked to punish Bandit, the relay snapped and killed power to his gaming PC. Files corrupted. Leaderboard rank gone. The dog flinched once, confused. The PC died 4 times. Darren stopped using the remote. I started clicking it anyway. Random hours. So lights flickered, speakers hissed, phone chargers sparked. He began taping over outlets like they had mouths. Bandit slept soundly for the first time in weeks. Phase 4, direct contact. Payback needed teeth. I bought a cattle prod at a farm auction. Legal, 2,000 volts, battery powered. Filed the nameplate off, sprayed it matte black, left it in Darren's trunk beneath a rag. One night while he snored, I looped a zip tie around his wrist and secured the prod handle in his hand. Taped the trigger down, then wired the electrodes to a kitchen timer set for 3 a.m. I locked my bedroom, hugged Bandit, and waited. Crack, crack, crack. His scream cut through drywall. The prod emptied its charge into his own palm over and over. Muscle locking, urine pooling. 30 seconds later, it died, leaving scorch blisters shaped like Bandit's teeth. He ripped the cord off, tried to kick the prod, only to notice the remote duct taped to his ankle, blinking red. No battery, symbolic. Phase 5, final shock. Darren packed bags the next morning. I offered a ride to the station. My car wired with one last lesson. I'd replaced the seat heater fuse with a 30-amp nail. 10 minutes into the drive, his seat warmed, then sizzled. Metal frame grounded to the floor pan. A jolt straight through his tailbone. He howled, kicked the door, rolled onto the gravel shoulder. I tossed his suitcase beside him. Collar remote on top. Low voltage, I said. Humans barely feel it. I drove off. In the mirror, he lay in dirt, clutching a smoldering seat imprint, while Bandit panted happily in the passenger seat. Darren moved back to his parents' house. No outlets in his room. Lights driven by solar lanterns. Rumor says he flinches when microwave timers beep. Bandit, he sleeps belly up now, dreaming electric-free dreams. And me? I pet my dog, flip the breaker back on, and smile at the hum returning to the house. He shocked an innocent heart for fun, so I wired his life to pain, until even lightning prays it never finds